join us this morning. If you caught me smiling big as I said hello, it's because I was smiling big with our first guest this morning. Let's just go ahead and kick it right off, because if you are looking to do some home remodeling in the new year, then you need to know these two. Justin Blackwell, Ella Hubbard. Together they have Blackwell Innovations. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So I was telling you before we got on the air this morning, I've been talking about y'all to people. We only have had a chance to interview you one time, but I fell in love with you because you not only bring the expertise and the craftsman and the passion, you love helping people come in at least on budget, if not under budget, right, Ella?
Yeah, thank you. That's really our number one thing. We love helping people. Just kind of, they have this dream, they want to pull it off, they're not sure where to start, overwhelmed, but super excited, and we like to just always slow down, kick it off with a plan. And that plan is key. That's what helps you stay under budget, and you get the quality, get it done right the first time, breathe fresh air, you know, it's so much better with a plan.
I think a lot of people probably are afraid to even make that phone call because they might think it's more expensive than they can afford.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be embarrassed to say, oh gee, sorry, I can't do it. So if somebody calls you and the project is kind of a big one, where do you start? You mentioned the plan.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's where we start. And the first thing we talk about is, you know, honestly, just where are you sitting? Where's your budget? And realistically, what you're asking for, what it could cost you if you were to go all the way at the top, and then where our floor to just get those things done would sit. And where in the middle you want to sit is totally up to you. And so we try to be really open and transparent with our clients and really just kind of nix that embarrassment, because you're totally right. People are kind of nervous to call and start talking about finances. It's sometimes a sensitive subject.
I mentioned the expertise that you bring to it before we keep the conversation going a little bit. Justin, you have like a special designation, right?
Yeah, I'm I'm the engineer basically, so I do all the drawings and make a lot of those plans when it comes to the actual process of construction. Whereas that's one part of the plan. You know, she's talking about the plan in the beginning before we lead up into design and stuff too. So we kind of take it in tandem. And
Yeah,
you're
we
right.
like to work as a team.
What did you tell me he's called, like a master something, or he's a
master carpenter, yes.
There you go.
Yeah, and he also started building things like stage sets and theater, and so he has just really kind of an eye for art. He's really good at just the pen and paper sketches, and he can really take an idea and actually visually transform it into something the client can see and visualize in their home and want in their home.
that will last.
Yes.
I was talking with
my
them
gosh.
about those Facebook reels that we all see where people come in and they transform a space and you think, oh wow, that looks so easy, but y'all send them to each other because you think they're so silly because you know they're not going to work.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep. Sometimes we see that it's just not done right. Sometimes we see that people are chasing trends and in turn wasting money because they're not going to like it in 5 years.
Right.
And then
a lot of people think about, they want to age in place, but they don't actually understand the parameters that requires in a bathroom or something, you know.
100%.
Small bathrooms can't actually hold a wheelchair, you know, in certain situations, and people need to understand that.
You know, design is a big part of what you do. So if it's something like a bathroom remodel where you're knocking out a wall perhaps to make a bathroom bigger or make the doorway opening bigger to accommodate. But something else that happens as you get older is it's harder to reach.
Exactly.
So do you find that you try to keep things lower?
Yes, that's actually, so we like to refer to ADA guidelines as kind of a first step. And then we look at the person themselves and how they use this space, how they function in this space, what's already difficult for them and what they foresee being difficult for them. And we'll kind of take that ADA to the next level, adding form and function alongside it, trying not to make it look so hospital-y either. You know, a big part of design is obviously what everyone likes, the finishes, the colors, the fun part. But the most important core part of design that you only get with a design build company that actually has the experience in the construction industry is, like you said, moving walls and being able to foresee what's going to be inside of them, how much this could cost, whether that's load bearing, whether it's feasible. what we can do with your existing space.
And that's where the budget part of it comes into play for you.
Exactly.
Because you like to say, look, this is where you need to focus. This piece is important for quality.
Yes.
This over here, you can maybe save some money by doing some different things.
100%. I think people would be really surprised how far they can go with pretty finishes that they love when they fully understand their budget, what the struggle items are going to be in their specific home. So say you have a brick exterior, say your home was built in 1896, there's always going to be something specific about your home that's going to make it either less expensive, more expensive, easier, more complicated. The further you understand that, the further you know where you can go.
I can talk to you all day long, but I know you wanted to have a chance to point out something y'all did recently that had to do with someone's basement.
Yes.
Yeah, their HVAC system. Originally, they had a really large system that was in the way everywhere, in the garage, in the basement. It made the ceiling feel low. So we ripped all of that out. Rather than work around it, we actually pushed it into the back wall and built a cabinet inside of it to make it make sense and not be, an eyesore in a bedroom. And
yeah, exactly.
It's practically invisible now.
And
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, they went from this huge clunky space where, I swear the ceilings were at 5 feet. I was ducking, and I'm a short person, and we were able to really open it up and then at the same time give them a beautiful bedroom, and they went from all wood paneling, so this was just a huge night and day transformation. It was really exciting to
And
see.
only a few seconds left, but remind me of your background too, because the first time I met you, one of your passions was that you really believe that women have a place in the trade, so to speak.
I started as an electrician. I do all of the electrical work for our built-in cabinets, that's low volt, and for our residential work, and that's going to be our standard wire. The only thing I don't do is the crazy high lineman voltage. But I started there, I love it, and I really think more women should get into it, especially as an electrician. That's where my heart stays.
They are as easy to talk to in real life as they appear on TV. I'm telling you, they want to hear what you want, and then you're going to be wowed by what they create for you. 423-301-2824 is their phone number. Blackwell-innovations.com is the website. Your pictures could be on TV next, before and afters. Great to see y'all.
Great to see you.
Far too often, people are being seriously injured and